Okay. Now let's think. When I start a battle, all the ARPlings are already materialized. Now the question is, what did I change that happens? Is it because they are now per default just materialized, or is the initialization not going through? Now, I would say we start by looking into the battle controller and following whatever happens at the start just here. Create competitor. It is wrong in both times, so assign entities to slot. Which happens in the competitors. Let's go to this guy first. Assign entities to slot. Create fighting entity. Fire. Parent. Now we are here. Try get entity from map. Should happen. Should happen. Should happen. And here could be the problem. Initialize visual entity. Set internal stat. Initial fighting entity. Patch. Opening fighting. So, let's go in here. Update form. This needs to happen. Orb form. And it probably does happen. Alpha mesh. New visibility. Maybe the problem is because I'm not doing the materialized form anymore, which I thought I will not need anymore, which is true, but right now I'm in a little limbo state where it is kinda there for debugging purposes and is kinda also replaced by the static mesh, but only with one ARPling. So probably that's the issue. I can just do this and then do this in a comment as in... Wait, why is this? This is wrong. As in... delete after we switched to skeletal mesh only. This should fix that. And then we have to look into why other things don't work, but I don't remember if they were faulty or not. Let's see. So the materialization is correct now. Now if I press enter, actually a chanting needs to happen, but seems like not even the idle pose is getting fired. Either that or it is not looping. Huh. Okay, let's see what's going on there. This guy, we need to make sure. We have to go to Tomati, which is not here. Also not here. Come on. Here. Let the initialize. Oh, it's not plugged in. That's of course funny, but we have to see if the cast goes through. I think that was one of the problems, no? But not actually, because print cast success. Come on. Cast. I would assume the tomates are casted, of course, but we have other orblings too, so I guess that's the problem there. What's this ID? Is this the ID of our tomati? I don't care. Get ID. It has no ID. Oh, yes, it has. Okay, get ID. Get ID. Okay. And plus, and then we can look what's inside these. Let's see if what happens. We don't have any success. Or do we? Something is fishy. Why are they so few? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Water, fire. It's this guy. Fire, lightning. This guy. Okay, they're all tomates, of course. But why are they failing then? This needs to be inside there, no? Let's see. Flash. Tomate test. Am I doing it wrong here? I'm getting this. Maybe it is not connected. Maybe it does not associate itself with that. How do I do it then? Must be a problem with the importing. I'm doing it wrongly, maybe? I'm creating the animation blueprint per hand. Maybe that's the issue. So this is there, but we need the 3D data. This is the skeletal mesh. Skeleton. Default animation rig. Is that the problem? No, that's the rigging. Physic. How can I mean, it is also associated with that, no? How can I see what class this is? Skeletal mesh. Here. Animation instance. Get class. I mean, that doesn't matter anymore. This, and this will just say something random, no? What else can I look into? I guess nothing. I don't believe I can get anything useful out of that print, but I might be wrong. It has no class. Maybe I need to tell him that he is a class. Force him to be one. That could be it. Now, how do I tell the skeletal mesh that he has specific set? Can I set it in an instance? That propagate sets. Anim instance. Can only cast that receive. Maybe I can do it here. Set instance. Maybe this. Maybe this is just missing. Mati. Maybe. Doing like this. Which then bugs the question. That even a phrase you can say. Maybe raises the question. How can I do it without code? Can't I just tell him to be this? Outside? This should fix it. This should now have us to be able to see some animations. Let's see. Task successful. It's a good sign. Alright, there it is. Now if I press enter, we should see some chanting animation. But there was none. Okay, I have to follow the string. Okay, so we got closer to success. This can go away. And this little code I need to implement in every single visual entity I am creating. I could make a function out of this, but the casting I cannot do dynamically in blueprints, sadly. Would be such a helpful thing to have in blueprints. Anyway, could I go to... Well, it starts with the abstract ability, and then we can just follow the execution. Do ability, where's the casting? Wait. So it does not start here, then need the abstract orbling. Okay, check status. No, it's also not here. I forgot. Where do we do this? And it is in the battle controller. Yes. So chanting is the charge animation. Yeah. So we tell it to do this. Magic charge. This goes to send. Then in turn needs to do this. And that was the issue. So it should now chant. And the question is, does it go back? I think it does. And press enter. Oh, there it's the charging. Perfect. It works. But it does not go back to idle. This needs an OR. And then time remaining. Yes, this is Unreal Engine 5. Welcome, I watch you. I hope I was not too late with my answer. Issue. Smaller. Alright, Watchy. How are you today? This should do the trick. Now the thing is, I have this set to something. I need to clear this. Do I do it with a timer? Version 4 and 5 are pretty similar in programming wise. There are no differences. Blueprint stays blueprint. 5 just brings in more rendering features and other tools which are superior to the 4th generation. Depends on what you do. If you use ray tracing and all the nanite and lumen stuff, then yes. But if you do something like me, then no. How do I clear this? How should I make a little bool here which says clear after? Could do that. And 2. I mean, I set this. I don't want to do any functions here because I would need to copy it everywhere. I need a function that does this for me. Do I actually know or get any information that an animation is started? That would be more clean than using a delay. What do we have here for dispatchers? Bind. Here bind event on all montage instances ended. Okay. Hey, das war's wert. Well, yes, of course. The first stream was just to have fun. This one is for the constant constant improvement. Well, actually, some parts are fun, some parts are not fun. But I'm forcing myself to go through. Speaking of which, right now, I have a little issue, which I didn't test it, but I already know that it will be an issue. I have like this animation blueprint, and then I have the state machine. I'm using this comment string for the transitions. When I'm here in idle, I can tell them to walking, and then it will go to this state. And after a while, when the time remaining from the animation is 0, it will go back. Now maybe you see the issue already, but if this string remains walking, I didn't change it to anything else, this goes back and immediately goes to walking again. So my initial idea would be, as in I think I'm doing it in other projects like this. Yeah, but I'm not getting any information that I am now in the in that animation. This is like another tick than my programming tick. So I would need to work with delays, which I do in other projects. I could set it to be idle, but I can also clear it to be a null string. What time thing? You mean time remaining? You mean this thing? I think you cannot get this outside of the state machine. Time remaining. Maybe this. A different one than what I have here. You mean here in the transitions? Oh damn, you can. Can you do an... but I have no execution. I have no execution. Why would I be able to set this? This makes no sense. How am I supposed to connect this to anything? Why can I put a set string inside here? Can I actually enable and execute? It would be helpful. I mean, if this is true, I just set this to null. An empty string. Damn it. I like that you are thinking outside the box here. On update. Create binding. Yeah, maybe I'm too deep in and cannot think straight. Become relevant. What does that mean? When the node becomes relevant. So I mean, probably when it's checking. On update. Function call when the node is updated. What's the difference then? Function called before the node is updated for the first time. I think this is just a binding and not what I want. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I could go and say when I set this with send whatever and there's a bool, it waits for a certain amount of seconds, like 0.01 seconds, and then set this to null again. It would work, but I'm not sure if I'm firing multiple animations and then... Well, it is still one string. Yeah, design pattern you say, but I'm not sure if they are using it like me with this string. Could be a very special case here. What do you mean, what does the doc say? The doc says you can do whatever you want. Documentation just gives you the possibilities, not how you have to use it. The most important part is that I need to receive a signal that this one is started. I press this, what happens? Uh-huh. Can I delete this again? I don't want to make any wastes. Well, okay, I can clean it up again. And the notification section. On the state, yeah. Events. Okay, wait. Then on the properties tab. Where's the properties tab? Does it mean the details? Or do I need to select the state machine itself? Okay, you need to go to the state machine graph and select your transition, which is this guy. Notifications, here. Where you can define an event to be fired before or after the transition. Then on the transition page, you will be able to add the create event and wire it to the input states. Input matches. Huh. Well, I don't need the transition. I need this. This is more important. Transition itself can happen, but if I then set this string to be 0, well, okay, this thing is causing the transition. So you are actually right. I don't need this, I need the transition. So when the transition ends, then I need to set it to nothing. That would be the cleanest. And transition event, custom blueprint, and this goes with names. Which also would mean for every single transition in every single ORPling, I would need to create a clear transition blueprint and then type it here manually in every single relevant transition. I'm not sure if I should do that. Huh. I would assume if I do it with the delay, that should be good enough for my case. It would cover everything, and I don't have any animation that goes like a split second. Makes no sense. It should cover it. I think this is the best way to do this. Now, how do I get the send here? Clear state after fire. If true, clear animation state from NM blueprints. And wait, I can't do it here. Fuck. fuck. I'll be right back. All right. Where was I? Ah, yeah. Uh, Fault value. What? Sadly, our animation. Sadly, our animation blueprint is different on every single visual actor. Set. Go on. Sometimes. Not always. But yes, why? And sometimes it needs to go to another state. Like, if I jump, it needs to be in the jump position, fly up, and when it's landing, it needs to go to land, and then does hit. And they are not looping. And after a hit, it jumps back, lands, and then is in an idle state. For now, at least. Only getting hit and the chanting. Uh-oh, I did it in the wrong thing. Shouldn't be here. Should be here. Ah, I already have it. Why doesn't it work then? Oh, maybe it's because this thing is firing back. Check some bools. No, the transitions all happen with the command string. This thing goes with the jump command. This goes with the land command. For now, because I'm still implementing it. And this goes with the hit command. Chanting, and this should go after chanting, but I need to clear this here. Yeah, animation state from Okay, so we are there. Send. Still need to add execute command. And then if true, no. We need set timer by event. Create event and then say clear animation. And this one is like, I don't know, 1.1 second. 0.1 second. It's not looping. So now our stage should clear. I could make this visible, but I don't know how to access that. Probably cannot access it, but I can look into this. Alright, let's test. And see what happens. Right, we press enter. And then see that these guys are chanting. And they're not going back to idle. Now, which one is it? It's still enchant. Ah, I didn't say it's true. Needs to be true. This guy chant is not true. Now it should clear. Now it should go back to idle. Yeah, there we go. Well, if you have questions, go ahead and ask. I'm happy to help with anything. And everything I do does not need to be applicable for you. You can do anything in Unreal. I just have this system, but you can do any other system you can, which helps you to get your project running. Yes. You can do anything in zombo.com. No, it's zombocom, isn't it? So now that we fixed the issue, we could go ahead and implement the getting hit animation too. Let's think. Where was the hit? Where is my Orpling? This is the OR plane, but this is abstract. Oh, where does it go again? I completely forgot. Let's go and search for the damage. Do healing, do physical damage, and then receive. This goes to fighting entity. I see. Which means hold on. Fighting entity. Should be this then. I didn't have it open. That's the problem. Alright. So if we receive damage. Huh. Should I do the animation only if I get hit and don't die? So this guy knows it has a visual entity. And I can say send to animation blueprint. And then I can say, wait, send to animation blueprint. How did we do it with the execute command? Do animation. Ah, okay. Goes to this thing. Do animation. So I should maybe call execute command instead. With do animation. Oh, long time, man. Do execute command. Do animation. Even though I would like to know why I even do execute command in the first place then. I could just call this clear animations. Ah, this is not good what I'm doing. I'm using it wrong now. The send to animation blueprint should have this bool. Shit. And why do I even use the execute command anymore if I have sent to animation blueprint? Okay, this needs a reset for sure. Reset animation string. And then from there oh, this is getting rather messy now. This needs to happen at the end now. Or maybe I should keep this. Maybe I'll just ditch that idea. Okay. Maybe this is cleaner, but it seems to be a waste to do it like this now. This is wrong though. It should be not here. I would need to parse a payload. Where was I again? Here. String array. String. What was it called? String payload. String payload to whatever. And then we cut from there with this. But how would I know? For each switch. Well, first question is if it's possible to create a game alone with Unreal. Why big studio like Bethesda use huge amount of money and people? Well, I mean, Unreal is just a tool. Bethesda could use the tool, but still have to shovel money and people to create it. The amount of people does not correlate with the tool itself. Well, in a different way, maybe. Like, you still need to have someone to program, someone to do assets and stuff. But if you then use Unreal, you have to pay Unreal. And maybe you have a very specific use case for your functions like Bethesda. They want to make a huge RPG with many dialogues and so on. Maybe they cannot find everything they need in Unreal, and maybe it is then feasible for them to create their own engine. And since it's their own engine and they have one that they are using for every single project, like from Fallout 4 and I think what was the name again? Come on. I forgot the name. Oh, what was the name of the newest game again? Star what? There are so many Star games. Anyway, they are using the same engine. So they created one engine and then they just worked new features on it, so it is cheaper. So here, no problem. Could look for reset string, and per default we could just send. But the thing is, no, this happens at the same instruction chain, so that's fine. Go here, default this. And else we do this. Reset string, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So do animation. And then we go with the payload. Look for what animation we want to do. And if there are anything else. Now the thing is, I'm not separating them this way. This is wrong. I should just do parse into and then the delim. What should I take? I could use this, just this, and then when I'm here, not here. Where's our tomati? This is the tomati, wait. I need this. Alright. And then I could say this and then reset string. And I'm not looking for case sensitive, so that's fine. Is case sensitive? No. But maybe I should take it anyway so it looks good. Like this. Right? Then, when it's chant, it goes to default, send it to the blueprint, and if it finds another string which is in the switch, it goes here and does something else. So it would be like this then. And I can get rid of this. Now it's more correct. This thing should never have something specific. This is just an execute with some different functionalities. Okay, so we get rid of this, refresh node. And now I have to string a chain of commands with whatever that symbol is in English. So then, this should work. In my head, this works. Let's test. And then, if this works, we go and implement the getHit command. Man, I really need to scale down the tomatis. Alright, so this works. Works. And now go back to idle. Yeah, there we go. Alright, then we can go ahead. Full breach rectifier. Bye bye. So now I can go here and say reset string. And I don't remember what was the state transition for getting hit. And look though, getting hit is get hit. Walking, chanting. How did I write it in here? I write it with big letters. Chanting. Ready to jump. Anyway, chanting, resetting. Maybe I should just keep everything lowercase. Reset string, that's fine. And here, reset string. Makes no difference, but maybe having everything in the same way is better to... Actually, there's no advantage, I would say. Doesn't matter. Just pleases my neurons. Can't. Okay, then we need to do it here. Bang, reset, get hit. And if I'm not mistaken, this should make the animation if we calculate any damage on it. So it might be not what I want, but it also could be what I want. I'm not sure yet. This is something when I tweak the visuals. But for now it should be fine. This is just a breakthrough features for the engine I'm writing. So it did not... because I only implemented it for physical. I also need it for magical. I could look into simplifying this into other functions. For now. I have to keep it a short stream today too, since I need to make some waffles. It worked! It did the hit animation! Look, look! Bam! It works! Alright. So we have that, which means we have one part of this thing of our to-dos. So we have this. 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 Add animations. We have, and now we would be at adding some effects. Done. Yeah, let's ship the game now. Okay, so I can close some of the tabs. Actually, I need the battle controller again. So we are here. We do the chants. And the effects too. For the chanting. What I need to do is now when we are here, we not only do that, but we do this thing. We need to do this thing. Do explosion FX. This could be anything, really. It could spawn an actor that does an animation and then kills itself, like the start of the battle explosion. It could do some particle system thing that kills itself. Don't worry, I will be off soon too. I will probably just add a little... what is it called? An effect and then call it a day too. And I'm not sure if I will be able to stream tomorrow, since I will be away for the evening, but maybe I will find time. I hope you have access, man, or it will be chaos again. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will be able to stream, but yeah, maybe I will. Usually I do it daily, except Friday and Saturdays, but this time maybe Monday is also... No, I don't have to. Yeah, let's talk. A teacher? Me? I'm just a monkey. Bye-bye. Anyway. How would I implement the effect? It should be called here, or we have to override the timed ability action listener. And probably I should do it here, because maybe I will use the command, this thing, do explosion effects in different abilities too, and they will maybe do different things. So let's do a switch. Let's do a switch, I said. And then get this into here. And then I would say every single ability I do has its own FX stuff in their folders. Fire test ability. Let's save everything. Compile this. Take this with this thing to here. All right. And then, where's the explosion again? That'll start effect. Fear effect. Could just use this. And then add our own material into it. For now. On actor. Fear effect. Get position. No, get location. Actor. Maybe get transform actor. Like this. And then initialize. Now I would need a material that I should write in our fire ability. Material. Fire explosion. Of course, I'm someone who does nothing with shaders. I have no idea what I'm doing here. But I should be able to do something. Let's see, something translucent. And like this. Why is it dark? Can you please? And like this. Why? Ah, okay. I still need to do this. And then translucent. No, this does nothing, of course. Opacity. Maybe 0.5. Maybe 8 even. Yeah, something like that. Apply. And then we can go to here and say fire explosion. Get main camera. Ah, okay, I cannot use. For battle start. And we could just copy. And get rid of this. Explosion limit. Could be, I don't know. Do I do it from distance or what is this limit? It's the distance, how far it explodes. Speed. Maybe I'll add speed and radius. This away. Radius. Like this, right? And how does it clean itself up? It does it on its own. Initialize sphere effect. Initialize regular. What that? Initialize regular. What is its speed? 10. Maybe I need something faster. Okay, so let's say speed is 20. Radius 200 centimeters maybe. Let's see. And let's see if this works. Hey! Ima! Wait, let me read that again after I test this. Ooh, that's a little too big. Anyway, so what did you write? Hi, handy tip to keep your functions clean. Every variable you pass over in your inputs can be called on the graph at that function as if it's a normal variable. Not sure what you mean. Can you clear it up? Like you're passing two floats, so instead of dragging the lines across, you can just get that variable. Ah, okay. I mostly make always my own local variables. But you mean how would I do this then? A variable pass over in your inputs can be called on its graph. So I can just say speed get. And which one would this be now? Let's rename this. Hello. Compile. Get speed. Oh, I didn't know. Damn. That's useful. Thank you so much. I always made local variables when I handled these things. Interesting. All right. Get speed. So this one is for the variables inside, but if they are not in default, they are actually from the input itself. All right, that's nice to know. I will keep that in mind. So, what happened though? The explosion was rather funny to look at. Was it the shader itself, or let's see. Let's make it just a red thing. Red debug. Red debug. Red or playing. Huh? Where's my red? Green? Where are my shaders? Maybe because it's not a instance? White? Well, let's try this then. Alright, so let's see what happens with that sphere again. 2.5 seconds. Ah, okay, so it is the shader itself that does something strange. And it doesn't get cleaned up anymore. Maybe this radius is too much. But if I do my little explosion, seems to be only visible when it's in distance. Would be no problem yet, since I am not tackling any shader issues. Since I have no idea with shaders and rendering. But the main thing is the proof of concept that it would work if I have the assets. Oh, there's the explosion. Looks normal now. Maybe it just grows too fast to see. But the radius is correct now. Maybe a little shorter and lower. Let's make it a 10 and radius is 15. Like this. All right. Still too big, I would say. And it does exactly what I say, so it's fine. Even though the explosion and the animation doesn't match, but I tell him to not match, so that's actually a good thing. I guess that's it for today then. Let's see. So we did that. This works. Now, what I still need to do is, though, do physical attack enemies. And then you have to do these things. Am I missing anything? Maybe along the way we should implement all ability FX and NMs. What else? This one is important because I have a jump animation and a land animation, and I need to calculate the positions and such. This will be a rather complicated thing to do. Afterwards, I also need to land them back at their position. And I don't know what kind of a jump I will do. Does it just jump in an arc, or does it jump in the air, disappear, and appear at the enemy? Something like that. It needs to happen. Yeah, and then we're coming closer to having the battle system done. At least for the step 1. Well guys, thanks for watching, thanks for the support. And like I said, I'm not sure if I will be able to stream tomorrow. I will try. But if not, Tuesday for sure. Anyways guys, see you next time. And bye-bye.